blood brothers, my blood brothers, my blood brothers. We supposed to be blood brothers, blood brothers. We supposed to be blood brothers, my blood brothers. We supposed to be blood brothers.
It hurts 'cause that's my blood brother, and I love him.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to Elite Fantasy Bros with your hosts, Valentine and OG Gary. Along with your co-host, I'm Bria and
I'm Lo.
And today we will discuss the 2021-2022 fantasy season. It has been a roller coaster ride, so let's dive in.
Yes, ma'am. So, ladies, who got the juice? What's up for the ladies this round?
Juice MVP this year. That's what we're talking about. Okay.
Juice, ladies, we're gonna see. Like, ladies, please tell us who are the fantasy MVPs of this year?
Let me start. Okay. So for me, I'm gonna go with Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
So no doubt his season was amazing this year. Let's talk about the Triple Crown achievement. He was indeed the first receiver since, who is it?
My boy Steve Smith, man, the Panthers. Yes, sir.
Okay, to earn that award. So
What was it, back in 05 or something?
Back in 05, man.
Back in 05. So that's big within itself. That's most receptions, most receiving yards, and most touchdowns. Okay, can we give it up for Cooper Kupp?
Hey, thank you for your share. You put Juice Kupp this year, man. Shout out Kupp, man.
He gonna be a low juice player, okay? What he did was nothing short of remarkable, as we all saw this season.
Thanks.
He was on a lot of playoff and championship teams. If you had him in the league, if you had Kupp this year in the league, trust me, I'm pretty sure you got the phase 2 of the fantasy season playoffs.
Facts. And on that note, like I said, you had Kupp in the League Cup. You made playoffs. I had Kupp in the league, made championship versus him. And then we get that later. I had Kupp in another league where I won with Kupp so it is. Kupp was
Every league I had Kupp, I went to the championship in. That's what's crazy.
He carried me. I mean, having a receiver, it's pivotal on that success. So you have a great player.
Speaking for himself, okay?
You highly skilled at this. You pretty good.
I'm a bit. I'm a little something.
Yeah.
Learning from the best.
Okay, well, I love that feedback. But in my opinion, I'll have to say Deebo Samuel. Here's a guy that was going in the 9th and 10th round of drafts.
Facts.
He was going way behind Brandon Ayuk, and I recall Gary and Valentine saying that they will have zero.
Goose egg. No, I had no idea this year. I thought I had who? I would never. So yes, thanks.
So yeah, y'all were right.
Thank you.
So Deebo was wide receiver 2 this year, only behind Kupp. His value in draft, along with his elite productions, make him my fantasy MVP. If you had Deebo on your team, you probably had some good backs around him, and he carried you through the season with weekly production and finished the season with 77 catches, 1,405 yards receiving, 365 yards rushing, and 14 touchdowns.
I mean, a beast.
Man.
Yes, sir.
He was an absolute unit this year.
Facts. I mean, dude was at the backfield with it. If Mitchell was hurt, he had the backfield. I mean, he taking the care. He has 8 rushes. He had 8 TDs rushing.
No, he did.
8 TD rushing. He's the number one league. He was number 1 this year in yards after contact, 4.5. I mean, dude was a beast, bro. He's a better running back than everybody in the league after contact. So, I mean, Bria, again, you hit it right hard in there. Both of y'all have some great MVPs.
And what's crazy is if teams follow that formula, Kupp was in the backfield too. He was in the backfield too.
Yes, sir. Mismatches. Mismatches. That's all it is. Linebacker on Kupp, boom, up the field. Easy 10-yard game, bro. It's all about good coaching, man. Shanahan, McVay, they scheme for their players. I mean, it pays off. So, I mean,
definitely pays off.
Facts. Good
So
stuff.
it sounds like y'all agree a little with our juice
Man,
player, huh?
y'all straight. Nah. A1 picture, man. A1 picture, like, we appreciate it. I mean, that's A1. And again, listen to the ladies. The ladies know what we're talking about.
Listen to the lady.
With the facts. We've been Triple Crown winner here. We got Big Debo over here.
Yeah,
both
can't
of
go
them.
wrong. And that's what's crazy. We talked about that. We went backs heavy, and then
Yeah,
those receivers later. And those same receivers, Kupp went for 4th, 5th round, 6th, and then Debo went 9th.
So strategy, so you got to pick out those gems, but the gems were there. You mad at get them on your roster this year.
One of my little MVPs was Kupp though.
Yeah, for sure. It was. I remember we discussed Kupp too in our segment about the NFC.
Oh yeah.
So like, bro, like when Stafford had the potential to have a great year, and then I mean, who knew number 1 overall, but you know.
Not number 1.
Yeah. I mean, the dude had phenomenal year at Debo. So great take, ladies.
Good take.
Y'all are truly the best.
All right. Let's move on, guys. So this has been a grueling year
Facts.
in regards to injuries, and let's not even get on COVID. What is this new Omarion? It has indeed been a lot going on. So, fellas, what are you all's thoughts, and how did you manage your teams in the midst of all of the turmoil?
Man, I mean, I think fantasy is all about adaptation. I mean, ability to adjust is what makes a person good. Some people are like, man, I had COVID, so I'm done. No, you gotta be able to adjust on the fly. You know, learn different strategy. Make sure you active on waivers. I think that's key.
Very
active on waivers. You know, like use that waiver wire budget. Don't save it. Utilize it. Get your cuffs. You just gotta be active. You know, and injuries was crazy this year. All the top backs got hurt. Half of them. McCaffrey got hurt. Chubb's out for a while. So it's just a matter of just studying the wire, getting your cuff, and just being able to be ahead of the curve. You know, being proper preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 Ps. That's what I gotta say about that.
Hey, straight through, just like that. I mean, just like you're saying, and I don't fumble the ball. I'm gonna grab this real quick.
Yeah, man. Don't fumble your lead. Get your money, man.
But nah, that's the main thing. Really, just being ahead of the curve.
Facts.
Get all the cuffs. I mean, cuffs was so crucial this
Facts,
year.
bro. Cuffs carry people.
Cuffs carry people.
like if you had Darrell Williams, he carries you about 6 weeks.
Yeah, that was the main thing. Just adjustments.
Facts.
Make your adjustments and don't give up on it. And just like you said, just staying ahead of the curve. We look a couple of weeks ahead sometimes.
Got you.
You got to. I mean, it's all a part of the whole strategy, part of fantasy. So that's what it is to get through COVID and these injuries. Get all these cuffs. Get all the backups that you can this year. That's what it was.
No, what's up? He had cuffs. You probably had a good year. You had receivers. He had cuffs to kind of fill in that 10 to 12 points, and then you kind of got through the season. So I know Darrell Williams won me a ship. Having a cup.
Me as well.
So it's just man, it's valuable. And again, if you're able to adjust, you're able to win. So adjusting it's just a skill. You know, it's something you got to earn. So. COVID injuries, no matter, gotta make it work. No excuses this year.
Ain't no excuse. Especially our following us, ain't no excuse. Take that lead, man.
Hit us up, email us, DM us. We'll help you. We're here for you.
Absolutely.
So next year when you need some help, we got you. That's coming up next though on how we got you. All right.
Okay,
Yes,
so now for the info that everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
The money making.
Money.
Ching.
Yeah, sir.
So how did you do this year in your fantasy league?
I started off.
Please do, sir.
Okay, you know. I was
Keep
in
it modest, please.
Okay, keep it modest. Nah, I was in all championships. You know, I did.
4 out of 4, right?
Nah,
4 to 5.
4 to 5.
4 to 5.
So 4 to 5 championships.
Impressive.
Yeah, 4 to 5 championships. I did. I won 2 out of the 4. Came very close. I can't believe Boston Scott took me out in this last one.
Boston Scott. Again, bro, fantasy is 80% skill, 20% just look at it. Let's look at it.
Yeah, what happens, but yeah. So overall, I did very good as far as if you look at 8% rate, all my playoffs. I mean, I made them in pretty much all the playoffs, pretty much. Missed one. The one I missed is the only one I didn't make the championship in. So
and you missed playoffs, and I was number 1 team.
That's great. The whole thing.
Yeah, but again, it's another. So, but what happened in our ship, man? Me and G, we made the ship.
We did.
Made the championship. We faced boys made the championship. You know how I do. You know, I lost.
You got me, man.
Bro got me, man.
Yeah, it hurt. What's crazy is it was a competitive league. Very competitive. Our leagues being stupid
Yeah,
competitive.
very
Very competitive.
competitive.
And for us to both make it in there, I mean, that was a good thing for us to both get in there.
It's
But yeah, I
crazy.
had to take them out.
See, he's in there.
I got to take them out. Take all through the season, though. You know about it. You know just about it. Anyway.
I said be modest. Being modest right now. He hit a solid year, man. I'm happy for my boy, man.
Yeah,
you know, it's my time, you know.
About time.
No, but great year, bro. Great year for sure, Phil. For sure.
Just follow it. Just keep following. You're going to win all your championships.
Facts.
You're going to get third. I mean, everybody, we was there in all the leagues. That's the main thing.
That's the goal. The goal is being in the position to win.
At least be in the position.
Be in position to win. Playoffs can happen. 1 week playoffs can happen, but like I was in 22 leagues. I made playoffs in 18. Right. So like I was in a position to win $9,500. I won $3K. Mixing Najee did 6-9 1 week playoffs. Kind of hurt me, whatever, and I had them everywhere. They kind of hurt me in several leagues, but like I still won $3K because I had Debo, had Kupp in the league. So again, bro, like. We here to help. I mean, we acknowledge. I mean,
and which you've been touching on, like you said, kind of lead to the next thing. That Najee and Mixon, that was so crazy. I mean, come on, now you caught both of them, but they both was top.
Both top number 3,
top
number 4.
five.
Top 5. What's up? Both top 5 backs. Like I said, hey, these my guys, these my juice players. Both of them was a hit. You know, Najee was a number 2 RB consistency behind Jay Taylor. Mixon was number 4 in consistency. So
let me say that again. What's crazy is you had both of them
in June,
in top 5.
In June,
and it's way back.
In June,
you gotta really understand.
Yeah.
It's the power. You got, man.
Yeah.
Dudes know what he talking about. We know what we talking about.
We do facts, man. Again, ships, 50% ships. I mean, so again, man. You want some money? I promise you. we want y'all pay our bills. So tune in, man.
And if y'all are not sold yet, I definitely am. 3K, Bree?
Yeah.
So we're getting a team next season?
Gucci bag? Gucci bag for the girl. Chanel, that's not shit.
Got you. All right. Okay, guys, let's talk about most valuable player. Okay? All right, so who were fantasy football's MVPs?
I knew we'll do one apiece on this one. I pop it off. I mean, it was several we could have chose from. Kupp was a given. I mean, I feel like he produced every single week. But I'm gonna go with Debo in my instance. Debo in the 4 weeks playoffs from 15 to 18, he did 16.9, 24.6, 15.7, and 28.9. I mean, the guy even threw a touchdown in week 18. He threw one. I mean, he threw one, round 1, 4 catches. 80 yards. I mean, the dude carried me to a ship, and I would be in his debt. So Debo Samuel is my fantasy football playoff MVP. One of it's meaning more, but he was a top player that he got to the ship.
Oh, well, you grab Debo. He talking about 9th round, so you done loaded up on some players. And
for sure.
Snag right in.
For sure. With Najee Mixon and my Debo, that 3 pieces was lethal.
It's very lethal. And we talking about fantasy playoff MVP. One sleeper that just came out the blue. But we kind of do a little bit about that rookie. You know what I'm saying?
I mentioned him. I was Brown. He popped late.
But
he popped.
He rolled. I mean, he never stopped.
Yeah.
And dude, I mean, the last 4 games, he came in 19.5, 21.5, 32.4. Boy, I mean, 23.1. It's a moment like, man, that's a rookie for the Lions. You know, the Lions already one of the sorriest teams in the league. He came in killing. We don't matter in fantasy. As long as you produce, it's crazy. He carried. And I thought he was going to stop week 18 playing Green Bay. Everybody know the ball going. He still ain't stopped.
Still had a book. Over 100 yards Steve on these boys.
Yep. So Myron St. Brown is my playoff. If you had him, I hope you rolled him because he rolled you to some fantasy goodness. I'll tell you that much.
Yes, sir. Hot money in my pocket. And remember, like I said, we mentioned this in June. Rookies we like. I said, once I Brown's on that list, I said, bro, he's the only guy over there. Hawkinson got hurt. He stepped up. No late season, but he stepped up. You know, if you were patient, you know, if you had him late, you were happy with the award. So, Monte Brown was great. It was a hell of a pick.
Man.
For sure.
Straight up.
For sure.
Alrighty, so we did our rankings early this summer. It was June, right?
Yeah, it's now.
Okay, so who are the mega hits and mega busts this year, based on y'all's previous take back in June?
What's the hits?
You know what? The bus for me. I start with the
Yeah,
bus
yeah,
first.
cool.
The bus first. I ain't gonna lie. Was Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook was a little bit of a bust.
He
He
was,
had
for
a couple of games in
Yeah.
there, here and there, it hurt here and there. I mean, he already kind of figured, but everybody drafted him as number 2 running back, number 3 running back, and I mean, he did not live up to that. I don't even know if he cracked top 10 this year.
He killed me in the league.
Man, he hurt a lot of people. So he was one of the biggest busts, especially when you come and expect him to get the ball so much, and then he flopped.
And he was healthy, like for the most part. So like, he produced. So he didn't. So like, it wasn't like, hey, 'cause you got hurt. Like, he was playing and did like 6 and 7. Like in playoffs. So you can't have that from your top 5 pick. You can't have that.
Can't have that at all, especially when you know he's supposed to get the ball.
He ain't do nothing.
Nah, absolutely.
I almost cussed on her, but yeah, he was trash for the most part. My worst pick, Lord, this guy here was horrible. Kenny Galladay, man. Was pathetic this year. 37 catches, 500 yards receiving, goose egg touchdowns. What got me, bro, like in the playoffs, so he's from Chicago. He's from Chi-Town. In playoffs, week 17, he got this is his home, so he got a kill. He did 0. 0.0. Goose in his hometown.
Come on.
Where are you from? My mama sad out there. Mama sad, daddy disappointed. It's my son. Yes, it's your son out there trashing it up. Stinking it up, bro. He was horrible, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? He got paid $72 million.
72.
Did a goose egg. So, anyways, he was my biggest bust. Again, Texas played in. He was hurt preseason. He got hurt. We did this in June, so he got hurt. He got hurt in July to August. He was out. No chemistry built between him and Daniel Jones. Jones got hurt. They put in Matt Glennon, who was horrific, and the third string quarterback who was just as much of an atrocity to the team.
He had nobody over there.
And then Saquon Barkley finished RB32 this year.
Yeah.
So if Saquon Barkley finished 32. You can only imagine what happened to Kenny Galladay. So Saquon is an elite talent. He was sorry.
Who did they throw the ball to? Who did they have to throw the ball to?
Other team. Pick sixes galore. Chicago defense. That's 25. The next week, Washington averaged 3.2 points per game fantasy wise. They had 25 in the playoffs against the Giants. The Giants was fucking sorry.
Hey, so that's how sour it works.
I really got bad right now. It's sorry. John's sorry. Kenny Galladay sorry. He's on my do not draft list, do not mention list, do not touch.
No, he touched.
I'm trading him. Hey, I don't want no Galladay. No Galladay. He was a bad holiday, man. He's bad. He's playing. Goddamn, past Christmas. I'm mad. I'm hot.
That's terrible. How you go home and do 0?
Bro, he went to the crib. If I went to Oak Cliff, put me on getting 30.
You got to do something like give me 2.
Hey, goose egg, bro. I was heated, bro. 0. I'm getting laughed at. People like, bro, you're trying to Galladay. He hit the crib. I know I'll get back home. I'm going home. I'm going home to the hometown.
Man, so
he
ain't got that dog in him. Stay away from
him. He ain't got no dog in him.
He
I think he never mind. I go there. No dog in him. 0 dog.
Dang.
0 dog.
Okay.
And a 0 piece, actually. 0 piece with 17. So
no
Galladay. He's my biggest bust this year.
Okay.
Sorry.
Y'all go to the hits?
Oh, the hit. I'm sorry. Oh, my fault.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We can't keep harping on Kupp because at the end of the day, it's a real passion in it. Yeah, real talk, like real talk.
It got me down.
It's real passion in it. It's crazy. Back to the hits. Okay, to the hits. We can't keep harping on Kupp. Kupp is already one of the ones. You call Kupp is just there. Debo. This is one of the ones. But you know what? One of them sleepers we kind of had as a quarterback. I like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow stepped up this year.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
He's a weapon.
You know what? Jamar Chase too. Just that whole hookup.
Crazy.
Yeah.
50 piece, 35 piece in the playoffs. Like
that's what carried as well.
Yeah.
I like that. So I like that Joe Burrow as far as how we looking as far as those boom players this year. Joe Burrow stepped up, and then like I said, Jamar Chase did too. It's how you know.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro.
Come on now.
Crazy, killing it. Boys working for rookie yards in the season. Do nice, bro. Shout out, he's a killer.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Jamar Chase. Really, Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow.
My mega hits for me was avoiding Ayuk. I said, do not draft this guy. He's gonna be trash. He served me right. Debo was it. Mixon was an RB3. I told Mixon was gonna be it. I mean, people say Mixon was already hurt last year, bro. That shit don't matter, bro. It's all about what can you foresee. I foresee Mixon being an elite. He was elite. Najee was elite. And then we call Pitts. Pitts. You know, Pitts have a good touchdown. He had one touchdown all year, but he had other touchdowns receiving. He broke the record for he broke Shockey's record for receiving yards. So he had a great year. It's just a matter of touchdowns. So touchdowns matter a lot. It swings 50 points either way. So, but yeah, and Hockenson was doing good before us, but he got hurt. So yeah. But my mega hits was Mixon, Najee, and avoiding Brandon Ayuk. And taking Debo instead and later value. It's mine. Thank y'all. Yes, for sure.
Okay. Well, this has been an amazing year, a wonderful season of fantasy football. But are there any players you all are targeting next year and are way too early rankings?
Yes, we are. You know, top for me is gonna be. I mean, everybody Barkley.
Same for sure. Same person.
Barkley is gonna be the one. I know he finished 32. You said he finished 32 this year. He had a couple of injuries. He had a sorry team, but he tried to make do with what he had.
Facts.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, just kind of watch out. If you can get Barkley later in the first or early second, he might slip even to the early second.
He might will for sure.
It's some leagues, but I'd say Barkley is gonna be the one you double down on this year. I mean, it's next year,
22. Yeah.
22. Yeah, okay. Let me get my years right.
Sounds kind of weird.
Oh yeah, get my years right. Yes, Barkley is who you looking at. Get him next year. I mean, I know he's gonna be on a lot of my draft teams. Barring any injury in the off season, but I just think with that he got that hunger. He had that first year, and then he just been kind of slumped after that. He coming back with a vengeance. That's gonna be that one.
I start second that. I love Saquon next year. Best back spot. Another guy I'm targeting. The best back spot is AJ Brown. AJ Brown again. He was hurt most of the year, chest injury. Had a bit of a down year last year. I think he should go to the third round, maybe early fourth next year. And I love AJ Brown there. Get my backs, my top backs, and get him my receiver. AJ Brown, and I also like Josh Jacobs next year. You know, I mean, he's 23 years old still. He's 23. Next year, he should be a better. Oakland's been a great team and make playoffs this year.
Little sleeper team.
Make playoffs this year. I mean, beat the Chargers and must win. So Chargers, I mean, the Raiders is a good team. Man, I like Jacobs, young, still hungry. I think he'll have a great year next year. I like Jacobs as well. And just on your Saquon part, the Saquon take, Joe Judge has been fired. No. So the head coach is gone. He was sorry. His Garrett been gone. I think they have a good offensive mind there to help their offense get up. They got Tony, Galladay. They had Sterling Shepard. They had Slayton. They had Evan Ingram. There's no reason why they should have been a top 10 offense.
Exactly.
So hopefully they get a new coach in there with the offensive mind and they can get that route.
And I'll touch on one more. See, you got some reflex. Oh, you got it.
Man, Jalen Washington every year.
Just like that. There you go.
4-year Washington.
There you go.
I think that's what we do.
Just like water. Just like water. Hey, Jalen Waddle is who I'm looking at. You know what I mean? Jalen Waddle might be a little sleeper.
I like Waddle,
you know what I mean?
As a rookie, he was top 15. Right?
He sure was. He sure was. He was top 15. And then, too, he almost came for Anquan Bolden Rick. I don't know if he touched it over the
catch record.
He might hit that catch record. That's what I'm saying. He broke Michael Thomas' rookie record. And I just think, they're going to use him. They using him more often as his rookie.
Backfield.
They one of the more.
Just like Debo in a cup.
That's right.
He utilized everywhere. So
hey, take a look at him. You might snag him 4th, 5th round. One of them later receivers right there in the little sweet spot. Get your backs early. Like we talking about, Waddle will be a good one of the ones you want to look out for. So I like Jalen Waddle going into next year too for Miami.
Facts, man. I was gonna say one thing on the bus breakout standpoint. Mike Davis got his spot taken by a receiver. That was just
Patterson.
Patterson came in was a top 12 back this year. He was horrible the last 4 games of the year, but he had a great beginning stretch. Mike Davis,
a big bust.
See him in the free agency probably. So, all right, Mike Davis. We have a great year, man.
Touch him.
Yeah, Waddle was he nice, bro.
Oh yeah.
Rookies receivers this year was solid.
He
Moore was killing before he got hurt. Moore was killing, but like Waddle, Chase, but a couple receivers, bro. So yeah, big year for receivers this year.
Yeah.
Sure. So lastly, what are your thoughts on NFL playoffs? And for those people in playoff leagues, who are you targeting and why in those NFL fantasy playoff leagues?
Thanks. Oh, we did a playoff draft.
We did.
Again, I mean, my goal, the strategy for I think is like target people who you think will go far deep in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Who'll get 2 or more games, right? Or ideally 3 games. So I think Brady gonna go at least 3 games. He like.
I like the Rams.
Yeah.
So I like Rams to go kind of far. I actually like the NFC. My NFC championship looking like the Rams and Cowboys. You know, I mean that's what mine looking like. So I say I go for target some of those players. I wouldn't ever get any Dallas players though. I mean all of them snagged.
Yeah, they was
gone. You know,
Zeke went first round thing, right?
Yeah, he did.
Which was
that's
smart.
That wasn't smart, but
yeah.
And then
they
you
want
want
to lead.
Yep, and then you want to target some QBs as well. I think QBs are important, especially in the playoff leagues. I mean, they're gonna get you the most points as far as just overall. I mean, when you do flex leagues, you want 2 QBs, right?
Facts,
you know what I mean? So that's
points.
one thing. Yep, points. You're going for points. So QBs are important, and then go for the teams you think gonna go a little further. It's gonna at least get, like I said, 2 games.
So
So
who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
you know what? My Super Bowl, since I got the NFC, my NFC was Rams and Cowboys. My AFC is Chiefs and Titans. I say Chiefs take the Super Bowl. I mean, Chiefs go to the Super Bowl and they're gonna meet. I can't go Cowboys for my hometown.
He's going against the grain.
I know I'm going a little bit against it. Only because they done did me so bad. Hey, it's probably I know it. It's tough. It's tough.
Can you believe in this after this year, bro?
You know what? That's the only thing because they got him over Jared Goff for that reason. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Jared Goff got him there. They looking for Stafford to get him over that hump. And he got to figure it out somehow in there. They can't rely on Stafford to do it, though. You know what I mean? So with their defense, Von Miller, you still got, he ain't been doing too much, but at least that presence is still in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Playoff is different.
Game slows down.
Exactly.
The star players step up.
They step up.
For sure, you're right.
And they got this. So I think, it's tough to go against the grind.
Who you going with, man? Who got the Super Bowl?
Rams. Who gonna win the whole thing?
Rams.
It's gonna be Rams and Chiefs. That's what I got in the Super Bowl. You know what? We're gonna take the Chiefs again. We're gonna take Chiefs on that one. I'm gonna take Chiefs.
He copped out with Chiefs. But again, Chiefs. Mahomes probably lose Mahomes, man, for sure. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah.
What you got?
I mean, it's about me. It's about me. It's your pick, man. Yeah, pick. So yeah, great year this year. See how next But man. I mean, playoff leagues, man. Target the players you want. We got a league. I love my team. I like this team, and again, I think Brady gonna have a good postseason this year.
I don't know though. That's the thing about Brady. After winning, he kind of slumps sometimes. He don't have too many weapons. His weapons gone. Godwin gone. I mean, before they come back, don't
he? For that back, yeah. Fournette, Gronk,
AB is gone.
Mike Evans, and
AB was helping them win that championship too. He had a touchdown in that. Exactly. So you got to look at all this. So I don't think Brady not this year. You know what I mean? Brady is good. Brady is a playoff. He's a Super Bowl guy. But if you look at the totality of it, I don't think they got the whole. Sure, they're gonna get the totality. You gotta look at everything. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And with him being older, he relies on his players to get open. He got Mike Evans.
That's true.
And maybe Gronk. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what you're looking at right there with Brady. You know?
Yeah. So basically, he don't like Brady this year. I respect that. I think Brady was the number 1 graded PFF passer this year, 92.6.
Because of what?
Let the league get touchdowns, let the league get passing yards. Because of his weapons, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. AB missed 10 weeks this year. So all he missing really is Godwin. Because AB didn't play really.
Godwin is tough.
Godwin is the best slot receiver in the league. Well, was the best receiver in the league. I do agree there. He will be missed. So I think he will take a drop back. But again, the end of the season, Brady basically 30 pieces. He did 30 against the Panthers, and he did 30 against he did 3 in BTD. So I mean,
against the Jets and who?
And the Panthers.
Panthers. Okay.
Who have a great defense.
Okay.
Against but again, anyway, it don't matter, man. I mean, this year. But I will say this is the most open year I can win.
With COVID,
it might be win.
Absolutely.
I feel like it can win. It can be Chiefs, it can be the Bills, it can be the Bills make a push with their talent, with T. Higgins, Boyd, Mixon, Chase, Burrow. So it's a lot of options here. But we'll see what happens. Looking forward to a great playoff.
It's gonna be a very good playoff.
Sure.
You never stop though. We can't. Who your Super Bowl winner?
You still on that?
Yeah, we are. Let's bring it back.
All right,
Who the Super Bowl winner here?
Them boys. Loyalty, trader. Loyalty. Them boys. Every year they year.
Man, we gotta hear
I'm that guy right here. Every year. Them boys. Let's go, Dak.
There you go, Dak. Good ride.
Take us home.
Let's hit it.
All right. We would like to thank everyone for tuning in. It has been amazing. It has really been great. Sadly, this is our final show, but stay tuned for different comments coming out leading up to the NFL draft and post-draft. Remember to follow us on Instagram to get our updates. The link and everything is below.
Thanks.
All right? And you all remember, everyone has the will to win, but very few have the will to prepare to win. Make sure y'all copy it, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, until next time.
Until next time.
Elite Fantasy Bros.
Fantasy Bro.
OG Gary and Valentine.
Yeah, for sure.
And your Elite Fantasy Babes. Okay?
Hi, mama. We up, man.